CEO of Fundaztic Peer-to-Peer Financing. So before I go into what Fundaztic is, let me just explain a little bit of the P2P or P2P peer-to-peer financing industry in Malaysia. So peer-to-peer or P2P financing has been around in Malaysia for about 5 years now. There are currently 11 registered platforms, P2P platforms under the Securities Commission of Malaysia. Right? In terms of P2P, it's actually an alternative funding and investment platform for SMEs in Malaysia, as well as for alternative investments for retail and sophisticated investors. Here is a typical model of a P2P financing platform. There's 3 parties. There's the P2P platform, like Fundaztic. There's the investors, and then there's the issuers or the SMEs in Malaysia. So the SMEs in Malaysia who needs financing go onto the platform, register, and then apply for funding. And on the other hand, as investors, they will go onto our platform and view all the issuers who have been approved by the platform, and then they decide if they want to invest in the debt of these issuers or SMEs. In return, these SMEs are then obliged to repay their funding or financing in a stipulated tenor back to investors with interest. Here's some industry stats for the industry. This is taken off the SC's website. As of June this year, the whole industry has already financed 1.67 billion ringgit to over 3,500 SMEs. Right? And just to let you know, Fundaztic actually take about 50% market share in terms of the number of unique SMEs in the industry. In terms of the eligibility of SMEs to apply for financing on P2P platforms, as long as they are SSM registered, they should be eligible to apply for funding. Right? Now, a little bit about Fundaztic. We are 4.5 years old now. We've launched in July 2017, and as of today, we've already approved and hosted about 2,070 notes, and we've financed up to 133 million ringgit, and our current member base is over 25,000 members. To register as a member on Fundaztic is as easy as 1, 2, 3. We are fully online. As long as you download our Fundaztic app or visit fundaztic.com, you can register online, invest online, and apply for funding and receive your funds online. If you're an investor, you just need to upload your IC and perform eKYC through our app. If you're a SME looking for funding, you just need to upload your SME documents, your SSM documents, and proceed with some simple and quick verification process. Here are some interesting Fundaztic features that we have for our investors. So we have Principal Protect, where Fundaztic actually guarantees investors' principal as long as simple investment criteria are met. And also, we are currently the only P2P platform that has the secondary market. The secondary market allows investors to trade among themselves the investment notes. For example, if an investor invests in a note that's a tenor of 24 months, and after 8 to 12 months, the investor needs to cash out, or they need an early exit, the secondary market now provides an opportunity for investors to early exit by selling their notes to another investor. Now, some benefits for SMEs applying for funding with Fundaztic. Our origination fee starts from as low as 1%. Right? We do not charge any legal fee or documentation fee. Right? There is also no early settlement penalty. That means if an SME decides to settle their funding earlier, they actually will get a rebate. Right? We provide flexible tenor from 6 months to up to 36 months. Funding amount as low as 20,000 ringgit, and even startups are eligible. So if you're a startup, if you're a new business and then you're looking for funding, you can always try to apply with Fundaztic. Now, some benefits for investors. Right? Fundaztic actually guarantees your first month's repayment. At the same time, you are able to earn up to 23% effective interest rate from as low as 50 ringgit, and there's no deposit required. We also have an auto investment feature for investors who are really busy and do not have time to, on a weekly basis, look for notes to invest. You can actually set up an auto invest feature called Smart Invest, and our system will invest based on the criteria that you set. Now, if you need more information about Fundaztic or want to know more, please scan this QR code. You'll be able to view our recent performance review. At the same time, there are contact details there which you can actually reach out by email or phone or WhatsApp. Okay. If your business do not have any secrets history, as long as the people behind the company, so if you're a single shareholder or a sole proprietor or partnership, as long as you have at least 12 months secrets history, you and your business will be eligible to buy. If your documents are all proper and ready, you can actually receive your funds as fast as 5 days. However, depending on the fundraising period, it might take up to between 5 to 10 days. Funding with Fundaztic is unsecured, it's collateral free, so you do not need any collateral when applying for funding. Currently, after 4.5 years, investors who have been investing with us for the past 3 to 4 years are currently yielding between 8 to 10% per annum after taking into account default and also our fees. You are not able to withdraw your investments after you've made an investment. However, for Fundaztic, you receive your principal and interest repayment on a monthly basis. Whenever you receive these monthly repayments, then you can either withdraw them or reinvest them in new notes. However, Fundaztic currently has a secondary market where in case of emergency, you need to exit early, then you can actually sell your notes on the secondary market. There is no maximum amount in terms of investing with Fundaztic. However, the minimum investment per note is 50 ringgit. But I suggest not to just invest 50 ringgit in a note. In terms of Fundaztic, you need to actually diversify and build a portfolio of at least 100 notes. So if you are looking to invest 50 ringgit per note, then you need to at least have about 5,000 ringgit to invest in at least 100 notes. If an issuer do not repay their installment or default in any payments, Fundaztic will pursue recovery actions very similar to the bank. We will proceed with legal actions, we will use debt collector agencies, we can go all the way up to bankruptcy as well. In terms of our default rate, it did not go up during the MCO period. The reason being is Fundaztic actually took the proactive approach to reach out to our issuers and provide some relief. For example, some restructuring and rescheduling relief for them. This actually reduced their monthly commitment and extend their financing tenure by a couple of months, and that actually helped issuers to continue to meet their repayment requirements. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you and stay safe.